Arab American voters in the US state of Michigan are boycotting Joe Biden at the ballot box over his handling of the war between Israel and the Palestinians. Despite the president running uncontested, they're threatening to write in their preferred presidential candidate as uncommitted in today's primary. Let's go live to our Washington correspondent, Annalise Nielsen. Annalise, how important is this to Joe Biden's re-election chances?
Look, Michigan's a really important state, and he only won it last time by 154,000 votes. There's over 200,000 registered voters who identify as Arab Americans in the state, and they're very unhappy with how Joe Biden has handled this conflict between Israel and Gaza. So what we're seeing is this coming through at the ballot box. So remember, primaries are where Americans vote for the candidates that will go on to be on the ballot this coming November. So in this race, we haven't seen a lot of the discussion around Joe Biden because he's essentially been running uncontested. So the option here is, in the United States, you do have the option on the ballot to write in a candidate of your choice, even if they're not registered for that election. So what Arab Americans in the state have been doing after being suggested to do this by Rashida Tlaib, who's a member of Congress and a Democrat, is to write in the word uncommitted instead as a warning shot for Joe Biden around what's happening in the state. From the reports we're getting on the ballot box from during the day around how this has gone, it looks like there's plenty of voters who are ready to boycott Joe Biden.
I voted uncommitted because I think President Biden is not doing the right things for the Palestinian who has the right to live. You know what I mean? I believe in peace in both nations. You know, both nations should live in peace. But what's going on there, it's unbelievable.
This community, the glaring issue is the situation in the Middle East, and it's very well known that we support a ceasefire, and we'd like our president to listen, the politicians in the United States to listen.
Kieran, Republicans are on the ballot as well. It is expected to be another win for Donald Trump. The Haley campaign has been pushing the point, saying that they're still picking up a consistent 40% in each state if she can continue to replicate that. She says it's the best argument that she's the winning candidate who will take on the general election with those key independent voters.
The Republican Party is fully divided, and you now have factions. You can't win a general election if you don't acknowledge the 40% of Republicans who are saying we don't want Donald Trump.
Kieran, we're expecting those first results to come through from Michigan next hour. We'll have an update for you then.